Route 66, a ribbon of asphalt stretching across the American Southwest from Chicago to Santa Monica, once a symbol of freedom and adventure. But beneath the cracked asphalt and forgotten gas stations, something lingers. And now, it's become a corridor of forgotten towns. A story passed down from driver to driver and travelers alike, whispered at truck stops. Among its many tales, one stands out. They speak of a figure eternally thumbing for a ride. They call him the Hollow Hitchhiker, and this is his road. It was 1985 when a seasoned trucker named James O'Brien reported a chilling experience near Amarillo, Texas, when he was hauling steel from Flagstaff to Tulsa. Driving through the night, around 3:14 a.m., he spotted a young woman, limping down on crutches by the roadside in bloodied and tattered red clothing. James slowed his truck, thinking maybe she's a hit-and-run victim. He offered her a ride, and she climbed into the truck without a word. When James glanced over his rearview mirror, he only saw a sitting headless figure. Paralyzed by fear, James couldn't utter a word. No sound, no face, no breath. Just the creaking of crutches, the overwhelming smell of rusted iron, and a headless figure behind him. As they approached Amarillo, James slammed the brakes, and he glanced over again. The seat was empty. The figure was gone. Only the lingering scent of decay and blood soaking the seat leather. Such encounters are not isolated. Legends of phantom hitchhikers are not uncommon on Route 66. These legends are as old as the road itself. One tale speaks of a young woman in white. In Arizona near the Oatman Hotel, the spirit of a miner is said to linger, occasionally seen hitchhiking along the nearby roads. In the desolate stretches of Texas, drivers who pick her up report a sudden drop in temperature and an overwhelming sense of dread. She remains silent, just pointing ahead. As they approach a specific mile marker, she vanishes from their moving vehicles. But the Hollow Hitchhiker is different. They say he's not just a ghost, but a remnant of something far more sinister. Some believe that he's a manifestation of the countless souls lost on that highway. For that reason, Route 66 earned the moniker Bloody 66 because of the high number of fatal accidents. Others claim that the Hollow Hitchhiker is the restless spirit of a man from the Great Depression era, a drifter who set up camp near the highway, resorted to cannibalism to survive the harsh desert. They say he lured travelers with stories of car trouble, then killed them, cooked them, ate them. He left nothing behind but a rusted pot and bones buried beneath sand. When the townspeople discovered his crimes, they hanged him at the edge of town. But the body vanished that same night and was never found. Some say the Hollow Hitchhiker is that man, cursed to roam the road, seeking eternal vengeance, hungry and headless, but never satisfied. In 2003, a young woman driving solo near Tucumcari reported picking up a hitchhiker around midnight. He was wearing a denim jacket and holding an old canvas bag. She described him as soft-spoken, polite person. She said his voice grew quieter with each mile until he fell silent. When she reached for her phone to call a friend, he was gone. No door opened, no sound, just a blood smear where he sat. Rest stops along Route 66 have their own hauntings, but one in particular near Gallup, New Mexico, holds a dark tale. It was the summer night of 1989. Lauren and his friend were en route from Dallas to the Grand Canyon. Around 3 a.m., they pulled into a rest stop near Gallup, seeking a brief respite. 15 minutes later, they resumed their journey, merging back onto the highway. Near Flagstaff, they saw a headless figure on crutches, stumbling across the access ramp. In violent shock and terror, Lauren turned around his car. When Lauren saw in the rearview mirror, that headless figure was chasing their car. But when they looked back, nothing was there. No sign of anyone, just the empty road behind them. Skeptics argue these are mere hallucinations or folklore. But the consistency of these accounts, spanning decades and geographies, suggests otherwise. They point to a deeper and more unsettling truth, that the hollow hitchhiker is a harbinger, a spectral echo of the road's dark past. In 2019, a faded Route 66 sign was discovered near Seligman. It had been clawed, ripped open like metal foil, etched into the back, barely visible under layers of dust. Don't pick them up. And because of that warning sign, they believe it refers to more than just him. Maybe he's not the only one out there. There can be others like him. Ghosts of the road, remnants of desperation, regret, and hunger. Route 66 holds many secrets. The Tales of the Vanishing Hitchhiker is a popular urban myth that swings between cultures and places. However, there are numerous eerie possibilities around Route 66. So, if you ever find yourself driving down that lonesome highway, and you see a figure thumbing for a ride, or a figure on crutches limping in the dark by the roadside, think twice before stopping. Some journeys are best left unexplored. But if you stop, well, you'll learn the truth. The hollow hitchhiker never rests. He's always waiting, always hungry. And the road always takes its toll.